Welcome back, everybody. The Mineola Yellow Jackets made it into the state finals back in 2014. Their best season in school history. Bulk of that team back, and the journey to state began tonight on their home field at Meredith Memorial Stadium. Early on in this one, we all know about Chance Perkins. He became a superstar last year, and the Elysian Fields defense had no room for him. But they did force a fumble right there. But what a great play by Cortland Sitches to get on it and get the touchdown. How about some fancy plays from Elysian Fields? Double pass, Ron Story, Dylan Parker, Sheree Ratliff for the touchdown, 7-6 Mineola. Jeremiah Crawford showing off that arm, and he hits Chance Perkins. Wow, the running back coming out of the backfield to score, 14-6. Then Kyrie Ratliff trying to make things happen for Elysian Fields. He gets it on the right sweep and finds the end zone, takes a hit, but he's a tough guy. 14-12. Back comes Perkins, and that Jeremiah doing what he does so well, running and somehow staying up. And then Perkins before the half, trying to get one last score in here. They do get that. So looking good, 21-12. Just before halftime, though, Story for Elysian Fields trying to make things happen in the red zone, but he's picked off by Dalton Harris. 100 yards. All the way for the score. That will make it 28-12, and it's a victorious night for those Yellow Jackets. Final score 42-24 for the second-ranked team in Class 3A. For reaction on the big win for the Yellow Jackets, let's go back to Meredith Memorial Stadium. Jeff Schaefer was there all game long and joins us with the reaction.
Yeah, Eric, a big win for the Mineola Yellow Jackets tonight at Meredith Memorial Stadium visiting Elysian Fields. And I'm joined now by a guy who made a huge play, really kind of a turning point in this game. Dalton Harris, you made that pick six, very last play of the first half. You had to take that back the length of the field. Were you worried at all that you weren't going to make it all the way?
Actually, I was quite terrified. I caught the ball, and I just I stopped for a second, just looked at the ball, and then I just took off running. And that whole time I was running, I was just terrified that some dude was just going to tackle me in open backfield. So I was just sprinting as hard as I could, and I finally got to that touchdown, and I was just thank you for letting me make it. And I had all my teammates congratulate me, and I was at the point of just falling down. It's just just carrying me to the field house. So.
Well, Dalton Harris was a big part of that momentum. And another guy who really helped out Mineola, obviously, in this victory was running back Chance Perkins. Chance, you scored a couple first-half touchdowns in this game. Last year, you lose this game in a low-scoring affair. How much of a boost is this? Obviously, winning game one is what you want to do.
Oh, this is definitely a boost. I mean, last year we went 0-3, and that just kind of beat us up a little bit, but we picked it up and won those games and made the state. This year, we came out with a win, and I hope to just keep it rolling. It's like we just came out and never left the field. I told my mom last night, I said, it feels like we've never left. I feel like we just keep playing.
All right, well, Chance, thanks so much for the time, and congrats on the win.
Thank you.
So, Eric, Mineola wins in week one in the Battle of the Yellow Jackets. Start the season off the right way with a victory.
All right, Jeff, thank you very much, and good job by Mineola. Boy, looking good right out of the gates. All right, let's get back to the highlights, and what a matchup here. Nacogdoches at Kilgore. Boy, Nac has been so good the last 2 years. Kilgore trying to get back to their usual winning ways. Let's go to R.E. St. John Memorial Field. It's 21-3. There is Brandon Jones, the highly recruited prospect that everybody wants in the country. That's Chris Holmes taking a punt return for 70 yards. Way to go, Red Dogs. That made it 21-10. So Kilgore fighting back, but here comes Noah Hildebrand. He's going to give it to Phillip Jones, and Phillip running hard. Gets the first down. Good job by that. Then Hildebrand, though, is going to get the ball back here. Gets it on the pitch. We've got a fumble. Kendrick Vegas gets it for the recovery, but Nacogdoches had enough tonight. Here's your score in this one. They take it 28-10. All right, guys, let's go to this one right here, Athens and Henderson. I hope Jason Garrett brings the trip to me real quick. Here come your Henderson Lions, and boy, look at this. Running the read option, but Athens would have none of it. Great defense by the Hornets, taking it down right there. And here we go again with Henderson trying to do work, and this is going to be a touchdown by Tristan Ebner. 40 yards for the Henderson Lions. Way to go, Tristan. Back comes that vaunted rushing attack. Malik Hall, power run. Good job right there. Got it from Brandon Boyd. Boyd this time goes to Chad Walker. Ball comes out right there. But Athens' Chad Walker gets it on in the end zone. Way to go. Way to go, Athens. Gets an easy touchdown right there. But here comes Matthew Childress. This time he's going to show off that arm. That's pretty to watch right there. LaKendrick Van Zant, touchdown, 65 yards. And it's a big one for the Henderson Lions tonight. 35-20, your final score in this one. To Pine Tree we go. Of course, a moment of silence for their friend Josh Warren. Look at that. All had their jerseys with Warren on the back. Great job by Pine Tree. And look at Jacksonville. Just cannot seem to get the snaps down real early, and it was costing them. Ball flying around everywhere. Then it's recovered in end zone by Calvin Hutchins. That's an easy way to score right there. Later in the first quarter, Jacksonville with another fumble. Ow, what a hit there by the Pine Tree defense. Dylan Lightfoot would take advantage of it, and then senior wide receiver Jordan Phillips. This is just fun to watch right here. High school football at its best. Hold on to that ball right there as Phillips catches it for the 50-yard touchdown. Pine Tree takes care of business, 37-9, your final in that one. Over in Carthage tonight, Hallsville taking on the Bobcats, 39-32 in overtime right now. What a game between Hallsville and Carthage in that one. Let's get to Tatum and Newton. Battle of the Eagles right here early on. This is a big matchup in Class 3A. Fumble ball by Tatum right here, but DeKalen Hicks somehow gets a first down on the long ball bomb right there. Good job. A few plays later, it's a handoff for the Tatum Eagles. No horse collar called right there. That's okay. Look at those hits right there. Newton and Tatum playing big boy football right there. That would then lead to a Gabe Foster touchdown. And the kickoff would go all the way back for Newton to take the early lead, 8-7 in this one. The guys in purple, like I said, this was an outstanding matchup. Let's go to the final in this one. Tatum, tough road game. They go down 37-28. Gilmer won big last night, 50-45 in the Matt Turner era. Bullard goes down kind of surprisingly tonight to Groesbeck. Brownsboro falls to Crandall. Pittsburgh beats Pleasant Grove 35-19. More scores around this classification. Gladewater 56-20. Canton loses to Grace last night. Big win for Grace, though, 31-21. All right, second break coming up. More highlights after the break. We'll take you to break as we push in real tight on our full-screen Twitter page at ET Final Score. I got Eric Sully, CBS 19, but that's at etfinalscore.com.